Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of NC-17. My name is Josh, and first and foremost, we would like to welcome back very amazing actress, model, talented person all around, and can kick your ass because she's who she is. We got Miss Tess Mormont. How are you doing today?
Hi, thank you. I'm living the dream. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me again.
uh, it's an honor. And
But
joining
everybody knows
us,
that Josh is also incredible too, right?
yeah, I'm mediocre. We'll go with that. And joining us for the first time is also very talented in everything she does, and that's Miss Cynthia Seidel. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm living someone's dream, and hopefully it's mine.
Gotta be somebody's. If it's not yours, it's somebody's.
Well, it's definitely not my wife's dream. She'd be on the beach reading a book somewhere, so we're good.
I feel that. I feel that.
Oh,
Right? Goodness.
yeah. So this episode is gonna be pretty much just a let's go with the flow kind of episode. First and foremost, Tess, tell us what you've been up to since the last time you've been on.
Okay, well, we've continued to be filming the Yule Monster, getting a lot farther in that. We'll actually be filming again this weekend. Um, Actually, we were at the Viking Festival this past weekend. Not just me and Cynthia, but Morgan Ziva was with us as well. And we were all there in our mermaid gear, working with Lady Mailery. She's a chain mail specialist, and she makes a bunch of chain mail. Awesome and so much fun. But yeah, we've been asked to do Renaissance fairs now just from going to that event. So a lot of people approached us to move farther with that, and we have a friend with a tank, so we might be able to make that happen.
All right, that's awesome. And Cynthia, please tell the NC-17 world a little bit about yourself and what you really get into and what's your passions.
Oh my goodness. Oh, mermaiding is absolutely passionate of mine.
Yes.
Yeah. I like to make mermaid like bras. Acting lately. That was a good time.
Yes, she just got a part in the Yule Monster and did her first stint this past weekend.
All right.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
She did amazing, by the way. Can't wait for you guys to see the scene. It was so well done. Just saying.
I can't wait to see the movie. So,
Yeah. And they've also hinted that they want to continue to pull her in on more things.
all right, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Right? They were that impressed. So we're gonna be see another horror movie beauty come into the world here.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure Tess somewhere was like, she's a badass and you're directing her and that's it. No. Yeah.
Whatever. I can get it all done at the same time. And my husband and I are actually thinking about starting to produce different kinds of angel wings
Okay.
because we keep going into like Ren fairs and stuff, and there's a million things, but we never see those. And we have 3D printers, we have a Cricut, we do all the cosplay stuff. So I mean, why not start, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Hey,
don't
you
know
got
anybody else who makes them. Do you?
no.
Right? Exactly. It's
Yeah.
a niche market that needs to be discovered, I feel.
Oh yeah. Hey, I mean, I've seen some of your guys' work, and you guys do phenomenal stuff. And believe it or not, like a lot of people who, after having you on and Morgan on, and you know, just everyone's like, well, not everyone. A lot of people are like, "There's mermaid like modeling." I was like, "Well, duh." I mean, yeah.
Duh,
uh,
anyone hello. And she
like,
actually has a silicone tail, which is the highest end of high end tails, something that Amy and I, or Morgan and I, do not have. So, but
that
it's amazing. Like it's a whole different experience. It's a little bit heavier, and but like talk about how putting one on is. It's so different.
Um, a lot of lube is required.
Right?
So it doesn't feel good going to the store having to buy that, but it's a fun time. We have a good time with it.
Mermaid problems.
Yes, yes. People just look at you when you're having your casual gallon of lube, just
Right.
trying to. Well, it's ocean safe, like it's animal safe. Don't worry. Like, and they're just like, why? And I'm like, duh. Like, how do you explain that? Explain that to me how I would love help. Actually, pointers. I'm not great social cues, so if you could help me out, that would be great because I don't know what to say. I don't know how to address it. I'm a mermaid. That doesn't explain it. There's just like further confusion. Like, is that a thing? Is it like? I'm not gonna get into that, but
it's fun.
fun stories you can't get you can't get anywhere else.
100%.
And any other experiences that I'm aware of. So.
Well, I can tell you, you guys broke a record. I don't think we've ever said the word lube, and we've never said it a couple times on the show.
Yes.
So innocent.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
not even for a bad thing this time.
Yeah.
You like this time?
The show is called NC-17, so we're good.
Hey, like, let's be real here. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to be filming some deaths this weekend too, so there will be blood.
All right. Now you're talking my stuff. I love blood.
Yeah. And we just updated our Yule monster.
Okay.
If that's kind of on the DL, so but we have a new Yule monster with a new outfit, so we're really excited to show that off. Like, we actually had a bid to vote on the new outfit, so it's really exciting. And the new look. Sorry, please continue.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Hey, this is your guys' show. I'm just here enjoying, so. So kind of, all right. How did you two individually meet each other?
Oh, we met each other through the mermaid community.
Yeah. When was the first time?
It was a mermaid meet.
In Ohio?
Yeah.
Okay. So we both joined a pod called Chaos Siren Pod in the Ohio area, separately. And I had found it after I went to like Mermagicon and stuff. And I think my first meetup that I met her. And she was friends with my friend Ian. And so then they started coming over to my house and spending time with me. And now she's one of my best friends.
That's awesome. Believe it or not. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just said right. That's all.
Oh, yeah. So believe it or not, we actually have a fan question.
Oh, okay.
Out of nowhere, because someone saw the post you guys were going to be on. And they were like, "Hey, can you ask this question?" Sure, I'll ask the question. So, but they want to stay anonymous. But so I'll respect that. It was my wife. But anyhow, she said when you guys are mermaid, like modeling as mermaids and stuff like that, do you ever put yourself in a mindset of maybe doing? I know we touched on this before, Tess. A horror mermaid movie.
Yes, we actually have a potential movie in the work for that. Potentially a siren horror movie that we'll be filming mostly underwater. So yes, we do have ideas to do that in the works, and a great group of mer people that are going to be in it. So that's very early days, but we are absolutely.
That's awesome. And of course, I was going to throw her under the bus because she throws me under the bus anytime she gets a chance.
Exactly. So how have you guys been liking Invincible? I have to ask.
So she cheated and finished it without me.
She show cheated, ma'am. Yep. No.
So I'm like, it's all right. So I because with not there and everything going on, I kind of fallen behind, but she said it's phenomenal. I was like, I ain't talking to you for like 3 hours, but
Right, you're in trouble right now.
Right. You're invincible, grounded, but no.
Yeah.
But
yeah, none for you.
But no, it's really good. I still prefer not to talk too much about it because I don't want to spoil anything that I may have not seen already. So.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
Oh yeah, she loved it, and as a matter of fact, she said when I get to when I'm at a point to where she wants to come back and watch it, she'll watch it. I was like, dude, what's the reason? What's the point of that?
Like, why? Why would you do that?
Oh yeah.
Women,
no,
you know what I'm saying? Damn.
You know what? I'm not even going to comment on that one.
He said it's a trap.
Right? It's a trap.
It's a trap.
I've been married to my wife for so long and been with her for so long. I know when a trap is set. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. You know, yeah, we are Jedi mind ninjas. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Speaking of Jedi, you did some awesome ass videos for the May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Thank you. I was really excited about it. My husband helped me with it.
All I saw was a lightsaber, and I was like, damn it, now I gotta watch Star Wars.
Right now it's got to go down.
Yeah. But so kind of walk us into a little bit of what you guys do on a daily basis, because I know you're ex-military. In your personal life outside of modeling and stuff, Cynthia, what do you like to do, and what are you involved with?
Yeah. Hmm. I got a lot of like families that like need my help and stuff like that. So I involve myself most of the time in helping them a lot in their everyday life. Aside from that, I'm a stay-at-home mom and I seriously, I think of stuff I'm gonna do. I procure like, things I want to do in the future and I procure those things and I build things up over time. Like, at some point hope to have like a spot at like a vendor spot, which is like mermaid stuff and mermaid trinkets and us and our tails. And I just, at the time when I thought of all of these things, I didn't have the community to do so. So I was just kind of like, all right, I'm just going to get things. I'm going to get the portable tank. I'm going to get, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And now it's like I just kind of believed, and now like everything else is falling together. And now I have like beautiful people around me who not just love mermaiding, but like have the same mindset as I do when it comes to like how people should treat each other and when it involves like, kindness and stuff like that. Like they have that basis level of like kindness, you know what I mean, about them and a calmness about them and a safety about like that's my goal as well. Like that's I mean, I've been called intimidating before, but as soon as that like people notice that like fades, they realize they get sense of safety around me, like emotional safety and physical safety around me. It's just kind of an energy. And I feel like no matter what walk of life, I feel like it's kind of just an energy about you that you carry. And Tess matches that energy so just easily. It's just so effortlessly. You understand what I'm saying? Like she's just so like it's just you can tell this is authentically who she is as a person. And I love and admire her so much. It's just she's just a yes person. Like let's do it. Let's do it. Like I believe in you. I'm like, yes, you're the missing piece of the puzzle. I was like, now we can do the thing, you know what I mean? Like, and we're living the dream, like, but, yeah, so I went on a tangent, I didn't go to monologues like that, but
that's what this is. This is
yeah, I love her, so.
Well, I think I said it, I know I said it to my wife a bunch of times because she's watched your interview so many times. She goes, Tess is a badass. I was like, I know, I say it every time. She's like, yeah. Huh?
Thanks.
Oh, yes, I agree.
You guys are giving me too big of a head. That's enough.
Well, see, here's the thing. And I was saying this in an interview I had with, 2 other women yesterday that are involved with the film that I'm, doing and stuff. Women, this is a women's era. I know they made songs about, it's a man's world. Fuck that. It's women's era right now, and it should have always been that way because at the end of the day, you guys you should never have to earn respect. We should just give it to you because you guys, one, you bring us into this world, you can take us dumbasses out this world.
Yeah. Love it.
Just saying. It's always respect with me, and I think Tess would have testified to that.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say that fast enough, can I?
Try that 5 times fast.
Right. But I will say, and this is coming directly from my wife, she said that you gave her the empowerment to fulfill something that she's wanted to do, which I'm not allowed to elaborate with right now. She's like, "You're signing the husband DNA or
Uh-oh.
NDA," and
Right.
I'm like, "What the hell is that shit?" But she did want me to tell you that you have inspired her to do something that she's wanted to do for a while. So, you know,
Oh, I love that. Oh, tell her that means the world to me, and I'm so happy.
she's
Oh,
gonna watch this 20 minutes after it airs. So,
yes, okay. Well, then it means the world to me, and I'm so happy. Thank
and
you.
uh yeah, trust me, yeah, she's definitely more outspoken, which is a good thing because she she was like a mouse, but now she's like a lion. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how it should work. You got to start out somewhere and then move your way up. We level up now. That's how it works.
Oh yeah. But I do want to say, Cynthia, that just talking to you from here, I can tell that you're also a badass, and I can tell that the respect you have for yourself and others kind of is infectious because Tess sent me something to write. No, I'm just playing. She didn't. But no, I can tell seriously that that you are a true, genuine person and also a badass in your own right. So
Thank you, Sam.
you're welcome. Yeah. This is going to be a fun night. It is.
Right? Always.
Uh, so what what's after the Yule Monster? What do you guys have planned? Because is it the mermaid horror movie or is it something else you guys got set up for?
Well, right now we still have some, sorry, Amazon Prime show. Two of my really good friends are going to have me on that, and I think they're going to have her on there too. So we'll be doing an Amazon Prime show. I don't have or slash can't give you more details than that. And then we will be potentially working on the Siren movie. There might be something in between. And also we'll be doing, performances in Ohio at Splash Zone and things like that. Like this coming weekend, we'll actually be there performing and there's going to be a crowd and there's going to be kids and stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You know, dare I say I'm going to have to bring my wife out to one of your guys' shows.
Yeah.
And mostly because I want to meet you. No, I'm just playing. Because
Yes, obviously though.
oh yeah.
Want to meet y'all, so
All right. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie to you. In part two of my movie, there's specific things that could potentially have me reach out to you guys. Not confirming nor denying that.
I'm totally fine with it. I will travel.
Well, especially since I'm only in Michigan.
Yeah, I grew up there, so I know where it's at. I
Oh
got
yeah.
family there still, so we're good. And I'll take her with me.
Hey, more the merrier.
Absolutely.
Oh,
So what? Because I know we asked Tess what got her into mermaid modeling and just her venture into it. So Cynthia, explain how you got into it and what really drew you to it.
oh my goodness. Um, well, at first I was a cosplayer. I liked cosplay for this, and then I really didn't know mermaiding was a thing because I really, I'm like skipping. Sorry. Sorry. So let me start over. Around 2018, I started cosplaying like Captain Marvel, Wonder Woman, like, and 2018, 2019. And I'm laughing because that's when COVID hit. That's not funny. But there was only one convention that whole year of 2020, and it was the one in Cleveland. And that was the one I had went to. It was the last one. And then I was like stuck, with no outlet after that. And then mermaiding happened because you can do that so like kind of solo.
Yeah.
You don't need like, anything.
People.
Yes. And so it turned into my like calm space. And then I started doing I saw underwater videos. So I was like, ooh, that would be fun. And then I started using my phone. I went from my phone to my GoPro and it kind of just tumbled onto there and
spitballed the shows and videos and everything else.
Yeah. You know, found the community, found Tess, started doing other things, and here we are. It's just it's kind of just got the ball rolling, and life took a hold, and I'm like, all right, let's go, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see you as Wonder Woman. God's honest truth.
Right? Can't you though? I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm digging the glasses. I love the glasses.
Right? Oh my gosh. Like
I
they
need
are
them.
absolutely amazing. Like
need
turn your
them.
head to show like she just made this and that's what holds them on. It is the cutest thing ever.
I need them to see. And then what happened is I have ADHD, so they fell. And when they fell, I forgot that they fell, and they broke. And then I was like, I need a counterweight. And so I fixed it with the counterweight.
It's so cute,
And
right?
so yeah, and then this is just
This is a staple though.
now I can't go away. Now I can't go away because that's how everybody knows.
Right? You can't lose that.
I go to the store and they're like, oh yeah, hi. And I'm like, yeah. They're like, your glasses are so cute. I remember them from last time. And I'm like, oh no. Now people know me. I was like, oh no, wait a minute, this is a mistake. It makes me, I'm like, what? Yeah, it's funny. It's okay.
Well, no, like I said, I do like the glasses. Yeah.
Thank you.
Before we go any further, I do want to say I want to give a big shout out to Morgan Ziva.
Yeah.
Because she's out there doing her thing and killing it. And if there's still time to vote, everyone go out and vote for her for
please
Maxim.
go vote for her. You can find her information on my page too and Cynthia's page. We both shared her information. Please vote for her in the Maxim shoot. I've been voting every day, and she absolutely loves and appreciates everybody that is there for her during this. Like, love all of the help. So please continue to vote. We're hoping for our girl.
I actually know somebody else in the contest too, and they asked me, "Can I vote?" And I was like, "Oh." I was like, I can only vote for one. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right? It's too late. Sorry.
But no, it's phenomenal the avenue you guys have, because what you do for a living kind of just sets in motion so many other, like things that you guys can do, like modeling, acting, badassery. I mean, and badassery is a thing. I just made it a thing. So
I love it. I think we'll both take it.
I love it.
I love
it. I will say though, like what you guys do probably also can be taxing at times, because sometimes it could be a little bit of a nonstop,
Yeah.
And Tess, we talked about it last time. It gets to a point to where you have to unplug from the world for a little bit. So have you done anything different lately, Tess? And Cynthia, what do you do?
As far as like relaxing more, I've been giving myself like a day in between big things to actually fully recuperate because of my fibromyalgia and all my body nonsense. So that's the easiest way I found to do that. And also to just try to take it a little more easy, but the army in me is like, no, do it all right now. So I have to fight that a lot, to be fair. But yeah, just trying to pace myself more. But what about you? What do you do?
That's it. Literally self-care. Yeah. Self-care is knowing when to slow down and listen to your body.
Yeah, and if we have to get ready for something, take a couple hours more to get ready to do it like casually instead of feel stressed that I have to do it all in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's like some people, they can have like, all right, I have 30 minutes to get ready. I know I can do this and this. I calculated all the way down to the time that I was like, all right, it's going to take me this much time to relax.
And then you have to prepare my headspace.
Yes. It's different from relaxing.
Yeah.
Okay, to me. So like I have a different process. Some people call it high maintenance. Listen, I maintain myself. So no one else has to maintain.
It's okay.
No one else has to maintain me though. You know what I mean? Like it's like, don't worry about it. I have my process. Just tell me when to be there.
Right.
Tell me when to be there.
That works.
But yeah, taking breaks. I cannot do something days in a row because my body, I want to
break down.
Yeah, I feel like that Barbie, pop off my legs and throw them because it hurts. Like my joints hurt so bad.
Right? Like just take it off.
Yeah,
Please.
just for a break.
Yeah.
But you just gotta slow down.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
That's why when
funny.
every time that we have been filming, like on Saturday, nobody talked to me. I'm not doing anything but laying around and watching TV or listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl. Just saying. Gotta pull that up again. Dungeon Crawler Carl is so amazing. Okay, by Matt Denneman, done by Jeff Hayes on Audible. It'll change your life. Okay, I'm done.
I agree.
I had got her into it. I got Morgan Ziva into it. Like, I'm pulling everybody. You're all about to hear from Dungeon Crawler Carl all over the place.
I'm probably gonna hear it once my wife sees this episode.
Yes, please look it up. Just give it 2 seconds of a listen. Jeff Hayes is phenomenal as narrator. He changes his voice to all kinds of nonsense, and it's just such a good story.
So fun.
It's so insane.
It's fun.
Down to the AI with a foot fetish and
It's jarring.
a cat named Princess Donut who becomes sentient. Like it's a lot, but it's so much fun.
Now I don't where I work at, and then what I'm doing with my stuff, I don't really have time, and then I got to make sure my wife is taken care of too. So yeah, I don't have time to unwind and stuff. I did Saturday though. Saturday was my birthday, so
Good. Yes, happy birthday. I saw that. Happy birthday.
thank you. Yeah, we had a barbecue and friends over, and I played the video game for like 7 hours. I was like, I'm free.
Which game was it?
WWE 2K25.
Oh gosh, yeah, been there, done that.
Yeah.
Okay. I pegged you for an RPGer though.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. Like I
Huh?
got my Call of Duty. Trust me.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, actually, Sunday for like 4 hours straight, I played Call of Duty. Everyone's like, "Oh, we should get online." I was like, "Let's get online." We were playing, and everyone was mad because they were like, "Oh, you're so rusty." I was like, "All right, fine." So I just started throwing grenades, killing everybody. I was like, "Fuck it, I don't care."
We're like, bam, 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 bam. Like, let's not. Come on now.
So I mean, can't be that rusty.
Did you
I'm
play
the last one
Nazi
alive.
Zombies? Yes or no?
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's the best side.
Oh yeah.
I did that so much in the army. Like we would like disappear, my squad and I, to go play it in my my barracks room. And when the sergeants were looking for us, we would tell them we were doing tactical training.
Well, I mean, you were.
I mean, right? So they couldn't really be mad at us, and they didn't catch on for like 6 months. And then when they finally caught us, they're like, you know what? Good for you.
Good for you. Great. I love that.
It was so ridiculous. Of course, I was that guy to bring everybody in, like, hey, let's do that. We're working on the tactical simulator right now. It's fine.
I love this episode. So when sorry, my mind went straight Call of Duty. I was about to say Flankum, but whatever.
Yeah.
Now there's a definite kind of like way people should always model their lives, no pun intended. But
What you did there.
but the way you guys model your lives is kind of, I want to say, at least from the outside world and just knowing you through a monitor, I want to say that it's always a thing of respect and self-reflection. And I could be wrong, and if I am, you can correct me. But I also think that you guys live life to the fullest that you can without killing anybody.
Yes, absolutely. I would absolutely feel that way. What about you? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So with everything that's going on, the last time you guys was able to just unwind, just chill and do whatever you wanted to do without having to worry about the worries of life, when was that, and what did you guys do?
I would have to say probably a couple days ago when you and I got done with or before Viking Fest. We were able to like have the whole day to just hang out. Um we watched some TV together. We listened to some Dunder Caller Carl. We sat in the hot tub and relaxed, which was nice, and outside with all the chickens and stuff. Like the big dogs are super comfy and relaxing. So yeah, we were just able to, sit back and do it here. It was really nice.
Okay.
I try to work really hard to make my house like that. So if you come over, like, we're gonna relax. I know we're probably gonna work, but we're gonna relax too.
Oh yeah. Nah, that's cool. I mean, people I relax with are my wife, and this is the only time I'm ever gonna show this on screen, but she's like, let's watch a movie. I was like, you pick. Just take a guess at what you made me watch.
Oh, I don't even know. Uh, ah!
I was like, oh no, no.
Is
I
she
was like,
trying to tell you something?
no. She was just like, it's a good story. I was like, I think 5 minutes in, I was out. I was like,
Oh. Well, see,
but
now
then,
you can't even emulate what you saw. Come on now.
oh no, no, no. When I woke up, she rewound the damn thing.
Oh no, you're gonna watch it.
She did the same thing.
Love for
Oh.
her, yes.
So I sat there and I watched it, and she's like, "Did you like that movie?" I was like, "I'm not gonna lie to you, so I'm just gonna shut up."
Right. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. That is the rule, right?
That's the rule. That is the rule.
Loud.
Yes, the silence was very loud.
But but after a while, when I finally got the know-with-all to actually say something, I was like, you know what, the movie wasn't that bad. And I mean, it is definitely an eclectic taste for some people.
Of course. It's just the whole premise is just kind of out there for anybody.
Yeah.
If you're hot and you have a bunch of money, then you can get away with some depraved shit. I don't think that's
Pretty
a
much.
great lesson, but whatever. Do each their own.
She's like, then I'm gonna let you read the book. I was like, no, I'm okay. I saw the movie. I don't need to read the book.
I read the books. I'm not gonna lie.
You told me I haven't. So
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's smut is like all of that stuff is smut. So, I don't watch porn. I read porn like a fucking lady. Okay. Just saying. But no, like the story is interesting, sure, but it's very out there and left wing. I honestly think it's better to not watch it and just to read it, in my opinion.
The last thing I read was Stephen King's The Stand.
Nice, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Stephen King's like Dragon something is one I just read too, and it was really good. And I'd read it like a long, long time ago, but it's another good one to check out. It's very old school. It's about like this wizard that has some grains of sand that are like dragon fire, and he poisons the king, and it's a whole thing, but it's really entertaining. And you can do Audible or read it. And again, I know you're so busy, but Audible could be good when you're just driving around and stuff. That's why I do it.
I know I
I'm
got
always
Audible.
running around.
Yeah, no, I got Audible on my phone, so I can just listen to it at work.
There
And
you go.
so, but 9 times out of 10, at 6 in the morning, the only thing that can really wake me up is some like Megadeth or something like
Yes,
that. So,
I
and
love
then
that.
and then I
That sounds
realized,
really good.
oh yeah, and then I realized that my wife is also on my iTunes or whatever it's called,
Oh no.
Spotify. So
Yeah,
earlier this morning, it was "Welcome to the Jungle," good song.
great song.
"Break On Through" by the Doors, great song.
Yeah.
"Let It Go" by Frozen. I'm like, what the fuck?
But I bet that's the one that woke you up though.
It is.
See? You knew what she was doing. Because that's your mind going, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I'm sitting there, like, "Welcome to the den." Then next thing you know is, then
Let it go.
sad part is I know every lyric to that song.
There's nothing sad about that. Disney karaoke is a skill. All right. We all need it in our life.
Yeah, what if you get some sort of guest spot in
Right?
Jeopardy?
You don't know.
And then you need to know it and you don't know any Disney songs? You would feel very bad. You would feel like
But about knowing Disney, let's be real, all of us love to know Disney.
If you think you know something you shouldn't know, just call it trivia and call it a day.
Exactly.
Okay?
There you go.
Don't feel bad.
Well, I'm in the middle of a big ass car plant, and everyone, you hear hip hop in one corner, you hear this in another corner, and
Oh yeah.
snow glows mud, and they're like, all eyes are on me. They're like, really? You?
For real right now? God.
So, and then the guy I was working with today, yeah, he not a big fan of the stuff I listen to, so, but he's a good guy. He's like my best friend at work, so.
Fair.
Yeah,
And
but
you can only do what you can do.
that's true. That is very true. So I know we're all over the place, and that's my fault. I do apologize. With the Yule Monster, how far do you guys think you're along with the process of that one?
I'd say we'll probably be done in about 2 months. I think it'll be completely finished.
All right.
Because our biggest issue right now is there's some actors and actresses that are doing other films, obviously in between, so we have to coordinate for them to be here.
Oh, yeah.
So,
nice.
yeah, it's working really well, and it's going really great. We're using 3 or 4 different sets, but every time somebody comes over here, they don't want to leave, which is nice.
Oh, yeah. You were also in Melonheads.
Yes.
Can't really go into detail because I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about, but that's what I'll say.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Only in the first 5 minutes, but thank you.
She set the tone, is what I always say. She set the tone.
Oh, thank you.
There's
and that's my Jeep, by the way. Just saying. That's my Wagoneer. That's all fancy in there.
I definitely got to come down just so I can get a ride in that thing.
Right? No. Oh, it's a nice car, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's fancy.
Trip.
Yeah, we've taken lots of trips. Oh, my gosh, in that car. I drove, 6 mermaids to Mermagicon in that car with all of our tails and stuff. It was packed.
Tails, gowns.
Oh, yeah, we had gowns for the gal. It was a cluster, but we made it happen.
All right. Now there's it's like I'm always going to say it's a respect thing, and I personally didn't know about mermaid modeling until fairly recent, maybe a year or two ago, and there's a whole world out there of models that do modeling as mermaids and stuff. And I think Tess, last time you were on, you said there's even one where you don't hear nothing above ground, but once you're underwater you hear all the music and everything.
Yes, it was crazy. It was she was there too. Yeah. She can tell you and she even stuck her head in when she was out of the water.
I didn't want to leave.
She was out and she's like, "What song is going on?" And I think it was Unwritten. And she's like, "Okay." She literally just pulled her hair up and stuck her head underwater. It was the most fantastic thing I've ever seen.
I was like, I have to listen.
I have to hear it.
Just to kind of I was like, I have to.
Once again, it was so magical and it was so unexpected.
I was dancing
so
and
clear.
swimming.
Right.
I don't even know if I got any good footage because I was dancing
we were
and
just
swimming
great
underwater.
Yes, and it was all kinds of music. It was all over the place.
Oh yeah.
So Cynthia, how long can you hold your breath?
I don't think I've ever timed myself, to be perfectly honest.
It's probably 45 seconds to a minute.
For sure.
Yeah. So probably a minute.
All right.
I've taken video footage of her so I can abide.
That's awesome. You put me in water and I'm either going to do the dead man's float or I'm really going to be dead. One of the two. So.
No dead mermaids.
Yeah, no dead mermaids. We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
But funny thing is my husband, because he loves being around with us, he said he wants to get a manatee tail and just go around and just float head down all the time.
No,
And just be a manatee just doing its thing, not moving around. I'm like, I love you. You're a mess.
I support it.
Right?
I love manatees. They're amazing.
He's like, I'll just go up to somebody's leg and hold it, whatever.
Yeah, that's all they do. All you gotta do is just flap once in a while and just float. That's it.
That's awesome.
It's not stupid if it works, right?
That's right. It's a family affair.
Yeah, exactly.
So Cynthia, what advice would you give somebody who's trying to get into any facet of the entertainment world, modeling, acting, or just anything? What advice would you give them?
Know your lines. Not lines as in like your script, because that's great too. You should. But know where your boundaries are, because everyone is gonna have a suggestion. It's gonna come from everywhere. And some of them are gonna, make sense, and some of it's not gonna might not for you or whatever. This should be, advice. And know who you are. If you know who you are, you know where your lines are, people can't just manipulate you to do what they would prefer.
Feel comfortable and set down.
Yeah, feel comfortable and kindly. You don't have to be like, about it. Like, you can be honest and be like, listen, no, thank you.
Yes.
And then sometimes people get taken aback by, I feel like, that energy, because that's what we have. We're just like, no, thank you. I'm not doing that. And they're like, what? You're like, no, I'm not going to do that. It's fine. You'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of, gonna move on. We're not doing that. And they're just like, oh,
okay.
All right. Like, they're just, most of the time it's like you're managing how they feel after that more than anything. But other than that, it's not a big deal. Like, it's more just making sure that they understand, like, you're not in trouble. We're fine. I'm just not going to do that. We're fine.
And
let's move on. Let's be not just professional, but kind of just fun. Get into it,
And like, how else would you tell people to go into it? Like, if they've never been, like, look up stuff on Facebook or like network, or what do you think?
Network. Network. Meet people. Yeah. Be open to meeting new people, because you don't know what you don't know.
Exactly.
And a lot of people, you'll meet them and they'll be in the industry for so many years, and because they're behind the scenes people, you don't know who you don't know.
Right.
And so you just, talk to them and let them know what you're about. And if their energy, like, they're like, oh, I like this, then it's a good fit. It's as far as I'm concerned, because it's just whether or not it's a good fit. There's no, like, none of that. You know what I mean? I don't believe in none of that clashing stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if we just don't fit, we just don't fit. I wish you the best, kind of thing. And I, hope to work with you in the future and move on and be, cordial, be cool,
Yeah.
cool people. It's good.
Exactly.
It's lovely. I like it.
Oh,
I actually love it. Because people, I like it because they don't make you feel uncomfy.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah. It's funny because the way I met Tess was through Morgan Ziva, and the way I met Morgan Ziva was through Jorge De La Rosa. So a series of, like, just meetings, and here we are today because, Tess reached out and was like, hey, me and Cynthia want to come on. I was like, okay. As a matter of fact, I think that's what I said. I was like, okay.
Yep. You're like, okay, great.
And Tess nailed it earlier. This platform is for anybody and everybody. I mean, I've had authors, writers, actors, directors, models. I mean, you name it, I've had everybody on here. This show is not about me. It's about you guys. But every now and then, when awesome people such as yourselves come along, I get to have just a little bit more fun. And that's what this is. So
yay, I'm glad to hear you've had fun. We've been having fun.
Yeah. Good time.
But I actually, I did a little bit of research. I know that there's quite a big following for modeling as mermaids and mermaid modeling. What do you guys prefer? Modeling as mermaids or mermaid modeling?
Either one is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not a preference.
Yeah, that's why we just straight turn. It's not even a real word. Mermaiding is not a real word. We kind of
Make
just
it up.
we set it as like a, just all encompassing. Yeah. Just like, but continue. Yeah, there's no
There's no right or wrong way to say it.
uh, but I
But it'll
did.
probably be easier if you say mermaid modeling instead of modeling as a mermaid.
Yeah,
Less words.
less is more.
There you go. Exactly. It's so stupid if it works.
But there's a quite a big following. It's not just in Ohio. It's all over the place. I mean,
Yeah.
I've reached out to people who I just saw in like other pictures, people you may not have, you may know, you may not know. And I was like, hey, like it's awesome that you do that because that outlet for you is helping you experience life in a different manner than what anyone else is experiencing. And they've like, you know, thank you for reaching out and thank you for saying that, because everyone, especially nowadays, everyone has to have an open mind about everything, you
Of
know.
course.
And at the end of the day, whether you're mermaid modeling, less is more,
Yes,
writing
babe.
stories, writing stories, or directing movies or anything, it's like it's all an outlet. But at the end of the day, we all should want to help each other or at least encourage each other to do more. So,
Exactly.
that's a lot of words for a lot of less, but still.
We were picking up what you were putting down. No worries.
Oh yeah. But no, it's like I said, this show is for everybody else. I'm just here along for the ride.
Okay.
So,
We thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
oh yeah. And now that all the sappy stuff is out the way, which I'm lying, there's gonna be more, but still, not just playing. uh what is specifically on your guys' minds right now at this moment?
You first.
It's on my mind.
Right now. Episode.
I've never asked anybody this question.
Um, There are like 5 streams.
Right, there's 5 streams.
Which stream do you want?
Which one
All
can
of
you
them.
think?
I can't wait to hopefully do this again.
Okay, good.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Oh, yeah.
what I'm thinking about too.
Hey,
Mine is ADHD and it's playing Dancing Through Life from Wicked right now in my mind. That's what's happening.
my wife made me watch that movie too.
It is very good actually. I can't say anything. Never mind. I don't want to give anything away for the second movie. Nothing. Just kidding.
Defying gravity takes through my mind every once in a while.
Yes.
Defying
Defying
gravity.
Gravity is always good.
Bye.
I mean, we have to have our Glinda moment.
I know that song by her too.
Yes, I bet you
Yeah.
do.
My wife has only made me watch it once, but I've heard it at least 1,000 times.
Hey, but it's so good though. You can't really hate it.
Yeah. Well, I do it at karaoke, so.
There you go. Oh my God. Really? Please send me a video, please.
Next time we go, next time we go, I will definitely sing that and let it go and send you a video.
I am so excited. I can't even. I can't wait.
Well, I'm not a small guy, so when you see somebody my size up there singing Defying Gravity, let's just say the silence is like, huh?
Silence is deafening, but it's so great.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
bet you kill it too. I bet you do an amazing job.
I cannot confirm nor deny that.
I bet
I
you.
will. You judge for yourself when you see the video.
All right, I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, but no, it's that's my outlet. I like to do karaoke. Some songs I know I'm not great at. Put me on some country, I'm killing it all day long. Don't ask me why, because
Same. I love to sing. It's so just relaxing when you put on stuff you like and just belt.
Oh my God.
You don't have to be good. You just have to enjoy yourself.
Exactly. Now,
one of my best friends moved upstairs. Recently, one of my best friends moved upstairs, and I told her, I said, "Listen, I'm the worst neighbor. I'm sorry." She's like, "No, I'm gonna play music. You have to know." I was like, "Ma'am, you don't even understand. I'll just start singing out of nowhere. I'm the fun kind of. I tell you, I'm the fun kind of crazy. Like, you don't have to worry about me around knives or anything. I'm just gonna be like weird in public. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just fun. I'm just like the fairy folk, right. Like I'm having fun. Like don't
right, like
I'm having a good time. Okay.
Like the amazing grandma in Moana, like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the town crazy lady.
But you're amazing, though.
But
She's not actually crazy. She's
Yeah.
just amazing.
yeah, we have a good time.
Right?
Come over if you need any remedies or anything.
Right.
If you need, come to Tess if you need chicken eggs. Like it's
Yes,
just what
yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
So, all right, don't tell nobody this. Not like everyone's not going to see this, but so one of my wife's favorite songs is "Shiny,"
I love that song.
but she likes the Jonathan Young version.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Jonathan Young version. I'll have to listen to it.
And so for my birthday, yes, my birthday, I was like, well, I'm gonna surprise her with something. So
Oh.
I started singing it, and she stopped, and she was like, I'm either gonna cry because of you know it, or I'm gonna cry because you're terrible. I was like, you could probably go and do both.
Whatever. You put it out there and you did it. So good for you.
Yeah. What she don't know, I won't say neither, but her birthday is the 24th of this month. Got something very special planned. Can't say though because she will watch this.
Exciting. I'm excited to see what you've got planned.
Oh yeah. And it's gonna be 17 years this year is a long time for me. She's been my longest relationship.
Congratulations. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for her, I can almost guarantee you today I would not be here. That's the
Oh
truth.
my goodness. She saved my life.
Well, I was drinking like 4 or 5 fifths of Jack Daniels a week, so yeah, trust me.
Yeah.
She woke me up and was like, "You're either gonna die alone or I'm gonna kill you because you're a dumbass." I was
That's
like,
my girl. Get him. Hey,
I
it
was-
worked, didn't it?
"Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
It's tough, but it worked and it got you better, and that's sometimes what it takes. Like it sucks, but it is what it is.
yeah." And now
And
she's
look at you now. You're amazing. Look at this.
I'm mediocre. Yeah.
You're absolutely incredible. Touch your base.
I appreciate you.
have
Thank
to
you.
believe her. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Exactly.
Well, I'm actually afraid of her. She'll kick my ass.
The test seal of approval is gold. You understand?
I'm gonna kick your ass if you give me a reason to. We're fine.
Oh, okay. Oh. I got to give
Just
you
gonna
like
do it for
50.
fun, and that's
I got to give you 50 different people's names. I'm just playing. I'm just
yes,
playing.
I'm ready. Just like a Game of Thrones, Joffrey, Sir Cersei, whatever. The list,
I stood up and clapped when Joffrey died.
right?
Like there was only 2 times I stood up and clapped when someone died in either a movie or a show. I'm not going to say the other one because. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think that's the one show that all of us collectively as a species jumped up and cheered for a child to be killed.
We're like, finally.
We're like, thank God. And I know that's so awful, but he was terrible. So yes, I get it. We all were joyful.
Sorry. Birth the maniac.
Right?
Like,
Sorry, not sorry. You
you
crazy.
should have probably drowned him when you saw him messing with, hurting cats. Like, I don't know. Or the town doctor drugged him. He's not okay. He was a psychopath to start, so. Yeah.
True.
Sorry.
No.
Children.
Right? We still love children. Just not that one.
Yeah, not that one. No, there's so my wife loves to watch Titanic, one of her favorite movies of all time. I think I ruined it for her just a little bit though, because she's like, "What do you think of Titanic?" I was like, "You want the husband answer, or do you want the truth?"
I need both.
All right, I'm ready.
The husband answer was like, "I loved it."
Yeah,
Husband
okay.
answer.
It's a good husband answer.
Truth is I thought the old lady at the end was selfish because one, she got away from her rich husband to fall in love with the guy who she pretty much murdered because there was enough room on that door.
Oh yeah, you are exactly right.
And then she was even more selfish because she kept the most valuable jewel in the entire movie and then just dropped it back into the ocean at the end and died.
Yep.
Selfish.
I absolutely agree with that synopsis. What about you?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Sounds reasonable.
Right, that's absolutely correct. That's what happened.
You know how much hate I'm going to give for saying that on this show, though.
Whatever, bring them to me. I'll be like, I agree. Like, I'm sorry, but that's what happened.
You don't even have to agree for you to say it sounds reasonable to be annoyed at, like I'm mad at. Like you're allowed. You're allowed.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Nah,
Like
it's
you're allowed
just
to also like it. Like that's also allowed too.
see, it's funny. Like I've seen so many movies, but there are certain movies that stick out for certain reasons, and I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but like that's why Titanic sticks out to me is because selfishness. That's what I got for the whole
Yes.
thing. But then Pearl Harbor, another long movie, stuck out to me
Not a big
because
love. Selfishness.
I love it. But yeah, that's what, yeah, I remember stuff
That's
for
fair.
that. Yeah.
I recently had that epiphany from the movie Wicked.
Yeah, it's like the,
I'm gonna get hate for that too.
yeah, Glinda's wonderful, but she's a selfish bitch. See it?
She's like, yes, I know her. And I'm just like, okay, but you're not gonna say y'all were like this in school. Like you're still gonna talk shit about your friend, even though you know this guy's an asshole. Like, you're fucking wild. Because he gave you a bubble. You held your best friend out for a bubble, bro. I get the book is not like the movie.
That's perfect.
But I was not on board. I had a connection. They're just like, she's amazing, isn't she? And I'm just like, she's a bitch. She's my language, actually.
But like, let's be serious. We love Ariana Grande.
No, she did wonderful.
We're just talking about the character.
Yeah, I loved her in the role. I was more than happy with her representation of the role. Like she was
Glinda herself, she's
the character. Man. What? Get it together, because I would never let somebody say that about a soul sister.
right.
A friend, a soul sister, somebody considered like you slept in the bed right there. So sorry, I didn't mean to go.
Oh no, you're good. Hey, this is your guys' show.
I'll probably get hate for that as well. I loved the movie. Okay,
That's great.
but that was the realization I had during it until she wasn't anymore.
Okay.
She wasn't big.
And
then she went back.
And then she was back.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just like,
she had her little over arc of goodness, and then
where did you
just
go?
Kidding.
Yeah, where were you? Where did you go? Like she saw the magic and was like, "This is fine. I'll go on." It's like okay, I believe you.
All right, so I'm going to put you guys on spot for a moment because obviously, I know you've seen it. So, sing some "Defying Gravity."
Oh,
I don't know enough words. I'm not gonna lie to you, but she knows it, and I'm gonna give it to her.
Alexa,
I don't know
play "Defying Gravity." I'm gonna cheat. Yes. So good. What? Instead of flying off the handle, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy. Oh, you've heard your cross forever. I hope you think you're clever. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy too. I hope you're proud how you would grovel in ambition to feed your own ambition. And though I can't imagine how, I hope you're happy right now.
Damn,
I love this song.
Yeah,
that was phenomenal.
Thank you. Don't get me keep going, because I will.
keep going.
Like I love to sing too. I love. I was almost, and now that I haven't gotten the part, I was almost on Remember the Lyrics. I got into the very last portion of that. So they might use me for another season, but I did get to the very last point, so I was close.
That's awesome. Well, I can see why.
They even did a Ariel song for me for my interview. So
yeah.
I was like, I got this. I'm ready. Or it's a Don't Forget the Lyrics. That's it. It's a show on Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the first season. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fun. Like it's a fun time. So they might use me again, but that was what I was working on before. So again, singing, so fun for me.
Oh yeah. Cynthia, any hidden talents?
Hidden talents?
You're amazing, first of all.
I'm supposed to stick my fist in my mouth.
I can't.
I was not expecting that.
Listen, you didn't say what caliber.
Right? Like you didn't
It's a
specify.
talent.
I could carry a tune for fun. I like to carry a tune for fun. I wouldn't consider them.
And she's great at gardening.
Yeah,
She
I like
loves
to make
plants and stuff.
I like to make my food be a plant again.
Yeah.
Like I'll get like a thing of garlic and I'll plant garlic and stuff, and then I'll like eat the other half. I'm like, yeah, more garlic. Like I don't know why I love it. I don't like I'm still in some way. I understand logically I'm still paying to eat and grow and my plants. I understand that like to turn them into food. But my brain is just like,
Yeah.
if I could grow it, why would I buy it?
Yes.
Like I don't know why.
Exactly.
I'm so I
feel
think
the same
that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's cheaper to buy it and grow it than it is to buy it when it's already grown.
Truth. You are not wrong at all.
Yeah, like I got a couple avocados, some in dirt, some in water, like avocado seeds that are already like getting tall, and cherry tomatoes. I had to kill them though because they got spider mites. They had to go.
Yeah, can't have that.
I tried to wash them. I tried to do the whole nine. Didn't work. I'm like, gotta get rid of them. Sorry, gotta kill my other plants. I have 2 pineapples.
Yeah, from the pineapple.
From the stump.
They're so cute.
From the pineapple stump from the store. I'm like, why would I do that? Like, I feel like such a, like, I don't know. I just somehow in my journey of being a mother, I turned into like a crunchy mom, like that just like doesn't trust things anymore. I'm just like, they're always recalling things. Like, I don't, it's fine. I mean, it's developing character. I just didn't know what kind of character I was developing.
Right. I love it.
But it's fine. It's a good time. The kids, they are just like, okay. They don't care. They're just like, give me a cookie.
Right, just let me have some.
I don't want a cookie. I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I'm still like that. I'd rather have a cookie than some Brussels sprouts. So,
That's fair.
Let's be fair.
And I don't get mad at them at all. I get it. I was a kid. I remember. I was the kid who used to hide with food. Like, that's the kind of kid I was. I was like in my room with cookies.
Right.
Stole that I know I'm going to get in trouble for. Like, I know I'm going to get in trouble.
My wife has to hide all her sweets because for some reason I'll run out of mine because I eat them all quick. Then I'll start eating hers. So,
right, it just happened. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. She's like, I had 5 cookies. I was like, damn, you counting your shit now? What the fuck?
Right?
Me and my husband have like a silent deal. We hide each other's favorite snacks from each other, and then when we want it, we will ask.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
what we do.
Yeah,
that's what we do.
Yeah, I can't do that.
It's okay. Listen, but this is what you do. If it doesn't work for you, this is how you learn. You get some for you, and then another for that's also for you, but you give it to her, and you tell her keep it away from you, so you have backup reserve.
You know, I do that with Sean too.
See, it works. It works, but you have to be complicit.
Yeah,
you have to like know that that's what's happening and agree, and then like don't go to the store.
Yeah.
After, like
I can't do that.
You did your best.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now ice cream, she had that all day long. I'm lactose intolerant, so she'll be eating it. I'm like, I want some, but yeah, I'm good on that.
Right, exactly.
All right. So yeah, it's like I said, we've been all over the place. I'm having so much fun. I do apologize. Should be some structure, but there's not.
No, we're having a blast. That's how this is supposed to work.
Oh yeah. Tess, so I know you said before because we've asked, but kind of just what advice would you give somebody, or if there's any new advice you'd give for someone trying to get into the industry?
Okay. Other than, like I said, doing research and networking, I would just really try to start maybe even watching those B movies and researching those individuals, because then you can try to find them. And again, it just all comes back to networking. Honestly, like there's no better way to do anything in this. And other than at least as far as modeling and being in movies. But mermaiding, anybody can do. Anybody, anywhere, at any time. So all they would need to do there is just commit to buying a tail. Fin Fun is a good starter tail because they're not quite as expensive, but they work the same. Fin Folk is when you're ready to get a higher quality tail, and Mer Tailor is also a great tail manufacturer as well. When you get up to that level, but then once you do that, you practice with your monofin, and then you try to find pods in your area that you can swim with and practice and things like that. So that's what I would say.
Oh yeah.
And
What?
if I add on to that
No,
I
go
like
ahead.
I like FinFun for anyone who's just starting, just because they have the emergency exit kind of monofin, and you can kick out of it, and that's where you can kind of learn and kind of get the hang of using a monofin. And if you ever you're the type of person that panics, first of all, don't swim alone.
Yes.
And then the other thing is just learn how to kick out and learn how those emergency exits work on your monofin. And you know what I mean? And before you get in the tail part.
Safety first.
Safety first. Yeah.
No, yeah. Unless you hate the person. No, I'm just playing.
Right? Unless you're just like, okay, have fun, bye.
So last time you were on, you actually was having an issue with a tail that you had ordered.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I was so worried. But it
uh,
arrived.
yeah, because that's what I was going to ask. Well, I kind of already knew because you told me, but I was just going to let everybody else know. But with your new tail, with the tail that you received, is that one you use every day, or do you use different ones all the time?
I use different ones all the time, but as that's my new tail, that's the one that I was at Viking Fest with, and that's the one I've done my last swim video and performance in, just to kind of show it off because I love it. But yeah, it's bright red. It finally showed up. It's very different than any of the colors I've used before, but it matches me really well, and I just love how it's all come together. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
and I was just so worried again because USPS was like, it's going to be here today. And then 3 days later, it's like, we don't know where it is. I'm like, what do you mean? No, but it finally showed up and everything. The world is good now.
That's a good thing. Congratulations. I'm glad you got it.
Thank you. I'm very excited.
Yeah. There's there's so I go back after doing interviews with everyone, I go back and watch all the interviews. That's not an ego thing. It's just one, have more fun with it, but then also kind of like just critique what I always mess up on and stuff like that. But and trust me, I mess up on a lot. I just don't let people know. Uh but there's a certain aspect to like talking to people you're more comfortable with than talking with people, like, okay, this is a job, I got an interview, this, that's that, so you're hitting all your P's and Q's. But I want to say, talking to you guys and Morgan Ziva and Chris O'Braki, all you guys are phenomenal people, and I'm always going to hold you in high regards because you guys do what a lot of other people, what you do is life threatening.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, you got to wear, well, first off, you were in the Army, and I've already said thank you for your service. But everyone's like, you got to wear a uniform to be recognized as a hero or someone who can. But my thing is you guys are risking your lives to give entertainment and enjoyment to people. So I've never said this to anybody that has been a model, but for me, you guys, and again, Morgan Ziva and Chris O'Braki, you guys are heroes because you're risking your lives to give us enjoyment. So I thank you for that because you guys do an art that not a lot of people I know would do. So
Thank you.
yeah,
That's wonderful. Thank you.
you're welcome. And I said all the sappy stuff was gone. What is wrong with? No, I'm just playing.
Well, to be fair, you said it might come back, so you're good. You're safe.
That's true.
You're covered.
But is there anything you guys would like to say to the audience who's going to see this? Because it'll be up fairly quickly. Once we're done talking, it'll be uploaded like 20 minutes later. Is there anything you guys would like to say just to people who are going to see this interview and just anything at all?
Do everything you want to do. Snoop Dogg life.
Yes. Oh my God.
Nothing is permanent. Everything is a phase. It's fine. You'll be fine. Even the sadness, it's a phase. The happiness, it's a good phase because you know it'll always come back. Okay? Like kind of believe in that. Believe in yourself, even when it's scary. Even when you're scared. I say yes, even when I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, do it anyway.
That Snoop Dogg life, though, yes.
Yes.
Hashtag that all the time. He is just America's grandpa
Side
doing
quests.
all side quests, and I
All
love
side
it.
quests. That's what I'm doing. All side quests.
Exactly. That's
No main quest.
that's who we need to aspire to be.
I had kids. That's the main quest. I've side quest.
I know we're
That's me and my kids side questing. Let's go.
I've never heard it
mean,
called that before. I'm going to start using it. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh,
Yeah, I think she kind of summed it up for both of us. Absolutely. Live your
Oh, yeah.
life and don't be afraid to live it.
Oh yeah. We're coming to the end of the show, so I want to give you guys the floor to plug your socials where they can or cannot reach out to you, where they can see the art that you do, the movies you've been in, and just kind of where they can kind of keep track of what you got going on in the future and stuff like that.
You know your social stuff? You still get on TikTok?
Just for Instagram, Cynthia Valles 93. It's CYNTHIALLES 93. For Instagram, and it's all on there. You'll see me. I'm there.
I'm on Facebook as Tess Mormont /Siren Signet, which is my mermaid name. And you can find my Instagram at my Tess Talk, like TED Talk, but Tess Talk because, women. And my TikTok is under Tess Mormont as well. I believe it's also my Tess Talk, but just look up my name, Tess Mormont, or Siren Signet, Siren_Signet, and you'll see mermaidy stuff or me and my dogs. So it shouldn't be hard to find.
I want to say thank you to both of you. Tess, you're my sister. I'm just gonna flat out say it. And Cynthia, it's been an honor. You've been a rock star. You're always going to be a rock star just because that's who you are. And Cynthia, Tess already knows this, but anytime I have a new guest, I always say, you're more than welcome on the show anytime.
Thank you, though. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming on. And Tess, thank you for setting this up.
Always here to help.
Oh, yeah. So I normally say everyone stay NC-17, but I'm going to close it out a little bit differently. Just this one time. I'm going to say stay true to who you are. Never back down from the fears in life because they're always going to be there. Yeah. And if your best friend wants to give you up for a bubble, dump that loser.
Exactly. Facts.
Sorry, I had to.
I love that.
Yeah. And next time you see me, if I haven't sent you a video, that doesn't mean you can say, hey, let's do a show tomorrow. But next time you see me, if I haven't sent you a video of me singing Defying Gravity, I'll sing it on this for you guys.
Fabulous. I'm so excited. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, everybody. Till next time.
So much love. Thank you so much. Bye.